comes on. I'm sorry about that. I just thought about that right now, believe it or not. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Okay, and to my channel. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be plenty loud enough. Okay, let's bring you over here so that I'm looking straight ahead. And we need to edit the video because we need to put that into a playlist. Retries. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Seriously? Anyway, as long as it goes in, I guess. Save. I've got so many playlists now that I can't go and click done anymore. It goes down. Oh yeah, well, that was a problem too. I didn't have the thing up high enough in my window. Anyway, that's okay. We're good to go there. Back. Testing, yes. Analytics, okay. That's done. And we need to copy the address. And we need to paste the address. And we need to, just a second, let's see. No, didn't think so. Oh well, it was worth a try. Worth a try, worth the try, worth the try. Alright, post that. Okay. Took me a bit to get this going. I had to re-sign in everything because it's been so many days since I've been on. Sorry about that, everyone. I was doing an online course and it's tiring when you're not used to studying for 4 to 6 hours and then doing 1 or 2 tests depending. Yeah, that got really tiring, and I was just too tired to come on and do anything after I finished Ethan Carter. But I have been doing a little testing, and I've been noticing some problems with my. That's already done. Okay, good. With the game, and I don't know what exactly is causing it, but I started doing this, and it's for some reason it seems to be working okay. Okay, yeah, there we are. So it is working, and so I thought I'd see. I was when I first got to this dock, I was moving really slowly, and I was over here, and then once I set all the stuff that I said I would set through the MCM and got actually moving, I was okay. Now I've done the vanilla start, oh geez, I don't know, 15 times maybe, something like that. I gotta make sure I gotta get that up so I can see if I'm dropping frames or not. Okay. And can you pop out the chat? We can. Okay, let's pull you over. Yeah. And we'll leave it up there, but like that, just make it shorter, put it down just a touch, and then we want this as visible as possible. There we are. That tells me how many, if any, are watching, and I get to see the picture in case something goes on and looking seeing the frames is fairly easy. Okay. So yeah, so I came over here and I noticed this place, and I thought, I think this is the mod, and I came on, and yeah, it's definitely the mod, Dawn's Venture. So I restarted. I went back. So all of the dialogue you're going to see, I've seen some of it, not all of it, but quite a bit of it, maybe. Some of it anyway. Not quite sure how much more there is. But yeah, it's, whoa, interesting. So, in here, I haven't talked to this guy yet at all, and this is the saleswoman.
Tamriel is so beautifully diverse, just like my wares. Care to take a look?
Yes, I do.
It's
I
all
want
for
to.
sale.
This is.
Oh, except the stuff that isn't. I reserve the right to keep some of the stuff I like for my personal collection.
Fair enough. So I looked at the weapons, and I was torn between this silver sword because it's 9 and good against the undead, and the Khajiit iron saber. That's an interesting looking weapon, but I can't really afford to buy both. I can't afford. Oh, last when I was, when I reloaded, I lost a lot of my gold. Just a second, I'm not going to deal with that.
I'm planning to head out anytime soon, so if you ever want to chat or to spend a few drinks, I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah. I'll be with you in a moment. How do you do this again? It's player dot add item. This is just testing, so you know, I'm not worried about this. This is not cheating because I'm just testing this. You know, I would like to continue with this guide. If I do, I'll take the money off, you know, later, or do something to handicap myself a bit. What do I want? Say 2,500. Add item. Oh yeah, it's, what is it? 0000000 F. I think. Please be right. Yes. Okay, good. There we are. Now let's try this again.
Welcome. Cardona another soon-to-be satisfied customer.
Indeedy. Okay. So yeah, there are those two that I would like. The mithril battle axe. It looks interesting, but that's way too expensive. There's no way I'd have that much money coming off the ship. That's the reason I got off the ship here, is because I didn't have a whole lot of money, but 2,500 gold is not bad. It allowed me to stay as long as I need to around the cities, and I'll get to sightsee a bit, maybe even do a little exploring before I go and see my friend. That's my backstory. My friend who sent me I'm going to take that now, since I've got the money quite easily, and of course you. So I think we'll use both of those if we can. But I noticed she doesn't have any bows, which is too bad. And her armor, I hate that armor. I won't wear it. And the clothing is, well, why bother? Okay, and I'm not interested in scrolls. She's got some interesting food that I might look at later, but, you know, not right now. And she has some good ingots. But she doesn't have any ore, she just has the ingots. And I don't know if these things would come in handy for anything or not. The saxhleel hammer and stuff, that might be for smithing. It might be to make your smithing better in some way. I'll have to check, I don't know. But anyway, and I was able to sell her these 2 garnets. And oh, Didn't mean to sell the sweet roll. Darn it. Give me that back. Oh well. That's the one. That's one way that New Vegas is actually superior to this particular. You can also have that. And that's it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I haven't set up my hotkeys or anything yet, I don't think. No, I haven't. Obviously. She doesn't have any shields either, which is weird. Anyway, and now you travel a lot. You must hear some interesting rumors.
Sure. People tend to have loose lips when they're haggling with merchants. Especially ones as charming as me.
Yeah,
Anywhere
don't
in
break
particular
your arm
you're curious
patting
about?
yourself off the back, on the back. Yeah, let's see. Now, I have come from Cyrodiil. I took the long way around because I wanted to. I wanted to be able to see some stuff, so I came here by ship. I'm close enough to what's the name? Solitude. That you know, I can get there fairly quickly if I need to, and I'm far enough. But I'm far enough away that I can do some exploring on the way. Yeah. Heard anything about more exotic
I
locales?
swear, if this is another misguided attempt at flirting with me. But assuming you're sincere, you mean like what? Roscria? I've been there. At Mora, I've heard things. Or were you wondering about Akavir?
No, I'm not wondering about Akavir, although it was funny that you would, snort like that. But yeah, this is my ancient homeland. Tell me more about
Now
Mora.
this is really something. Apparently, there's an expedition headed out there soon. Would you believe it? I'm honestly not even
Interesting.
sure the place exists. But if they want to die trying to find out, it's their funeral.
This is true. So what else
Those
about
coins I'm
Atmora?
selling were supposedly found in Sarthal and traded around to drum up interest. Though I wouldn't recommend trying to buy things with them. Some scholar gave me a lecture on how the coins date all the way back to the days of Ysgramor in the 500. For something so small to endure the ages. And see
Okay.
the writing? It's all written in Ysgramor's runic letters. The symbols are said to carry great meaning, a glimpse into the roots of man.
Okay. What else about
On a
Atmora?
bronze relief near Ingol's Barrow. Perhaps it was meant as a tribute to Ysgramor's fallen son? It depicts a long boat at sea. Was it escaping the cold or just seeking a path to Tamriel? Guess we'll never know.
Okay. Tell me something about this Roscria.
Plenty of miners over there. And miners are known for complaining. But now they're complaining about voices in the dark. Spooky, huh?
Kind of. What else
East
about
Empire
this
companies
Roscria?
funneling a lot of gold toward Roscria. Some kind of business venture deeper inland.
Okay.
Be careful if you end up sailing around the Cape of Last Port. Lot of perilous outcroppings, and there's this weird island. The Isle of Roots. They say the tree there speaks to you. Me? I did enough skooma in my youth, thanks very much.
Can I ask specifically about that? No, we cannot. Okay, tell
Everyone
me
over there
something
knows
else.
the bear cult. But I heard some of the locals gossiping about other cults on the island. The chief in Fruthal got incensed when I asked, though. Said it was a malicious rumor. I don't know who to believe.
Yeah, well, guess what? He probably me thinketh the man doth protest too much. And yes, for some reason I slurred. I sort of slurred that last S because I was already so with the THs. Something
Heard
else.
rumors about an old smith up in the mountains near Fruthal who forges the finest mithril weapons. Been meaning to check it out,
Interesting.
though I'm not sure it's worth all that effort just to sell it on later.
Okay. more about the provinces. The Iliac Bay region, isn't that here in Skyrim? I'm sure it is. Let's see.
Hammerfell's beautiful, no doubt. But I say be careful. People get carried away with romantic tales of the deserts. Oh, I've seen her. Cutthroats and monsters.
Iliac Bay. I thought that was near, Riften. I could be wrong. Or it could be the one that's near, oh, not Winter. Whiterun is where I grew up. There was a town down the way from Whiterun. What was it called? Riverwood. Yeah, pretty close. Is that the Iliac? I can't remember. Oh, my geography's terrible. I'll have to look at a map. Why don't I do that right now?
See you. Expect I'll be here a while, so do come back to see what new finds I've chanced upon.
Yeah, I'm not done talking to you. I don't know where you think you're going. World map. Oh yeah, right. I can't grab onto the map. I don't think that's it. That's Helgate. So yeah, it could be that. Isn't there another near Riften? Yeah, it could be this or this too. Although I don't think it's this. I don't think that's a bay, but I think this is considered to be a bay. So, yeah. Yes, very good. Okay. Let's see what.
Tamriel is so beautifully diverse. Sure. People tend to have loose lips when they're haggling with merchants. Especially ones as charming as me. Anywhere in particular you're curious about?
Yeah, more about the Iliac.
The Red Guards out there are different from those on the mainland. The scholars say it's because they're descended from the first Yakutans to arrive in Tamriel before the Rockadal wave began.
Okay.
I think it must be something in the food.
Okay, and there's something going on. What's going on in Elsewhere?
The stuff you see when Dominion soldiers parade through Elsewhere beggars belief. They had a Sentra armored up like it was some kind of walking shield for their troops.
Okay, what else?
Believe it or not, sometimes I find the time to sightsee. Ever heard of the Tears of Azura? You should visit. The falls are breathtaking.
What else?
Hired a Khajiit guide to take me through Nequina. Saw, get this, a moon gate. Cat with me couldn't say what they were used for though. Says it's lost to time. Me? I think he was just trying to seduce me with an air of mystery.
Possible.
Word in Nequina says that the Rimini's regulators have been spotted in Khajiit lands. Slavers. Ever heard of them? I shudder to think what they do to the Khajiit under their yoke. The followers of Alkosh are calling for Thalmor blood. And let me tell you, that's not sitting well with the Nequinan clan mothers.
Okay. Now, I came from the Cyrodiil. Let's see what happened since I've left.
Nicest town in Cyrodiil? Skingrat or Coral? There's something about Skingrat sets off the hair on the back of my neck, something fierce.
I like Coral. What else?
Get through Anvil a lot. Bustling port city. Not that the rest of Cyrodiil's short of those, at least in Nibelheim. Though lately, the Census and Excise office there has been wringing me dry of every last septum. Ever seen an Iliad? Me neither. They're dead, right? But they don't seem to want to stay that way. Here tell of villages being raised by their corpses, shambling out of their ruins. Wonder what's behind them coming back now.
Yeah, it's from Beyond Skyrim. Bruma, I think.
Settlers have been building up Syncrator into some kind of holy city. One less hole for bandits to hide in, I suppose. Sure, it's only a matter of time until the priests start fighting with each other over the precise length of Arce's beard or something, though. Seems to be the way, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and let's go back to
this.
this.
Is another myth. Let us. Or were you wondering about Akavir?
Yes.
I may be a traveling merchant, but do I look like Iris the Explorer from those kids' books?
Anything else?
I may be a traveling merchant,
No.
but do
Okay.
I look like Iris the Explorer from those kids' books?
So there's an expedition to Atmora from somewhere. Windhelm would be my guess, but it might be from Solitude. I have my doubts.
Heard the college uncovered something in Sarfall. That Nordic stonework sure lasts, huh?
Yeah.
If the rumors I've heard about an expedition headed out to Atmora are true, I bet it's related somehow.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
The Roscreans are really fond of this game. Won one of the boards they use from them. But it said the game originated in Atmora. And given how towering the Roscreans are, I'm inclined to believe most of their claims about their connection to Ysgramor's people.
Okay.
An old sailor once told me about a captain he knew who claimed to have been to Atmora. Was never off the drink afterwards, whimpering about his sunken ship and what have you.
Okay. Anything else?
Dragons are renowned for their adamantium armor. Its aesthetics are rivaled only by its strength. And its prices. Can't say I'm not tempted. But I'm not selling my ship and all its cargo, even if it does cost an arm and a leg to make.
Now this is Skyrim. Are you being facetious or are you being serious?
Oh, those statues? They're from the Yokudan Pantheon. Strange little idols, I know.
Uh-huh.
I wish I'd stopped at Gehenna on my way here. The city's come a long way in the last 2 centuries since the Nords ravaged it during the War of the Vendermok.
Okay.
You know the Duretti weren't all wiped out, right? Surprised me too. Holed up on the Isle of Valfira. Though it's said they're troubled. Succession issue or something. Not that you know by asking them. Barely even leave the island.
Apparently not, since most people think they don't actually exist.
Ever been to Farin? A lot of bad blood in that kingdom throughout history. The kingdom's capital is an impressive port city for sure. But I don't know if I'd want to live there. A lot of ghost stories.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for now. I want to talk to the other person. But I'll come back to you at a different time.
Good, but coin's better.
Yeah, I won't disagree with that. I've already
See
looked
you.
at what you have
Expect
for
I'll
sale.
be here
Where
a
we
while,
go?
so do come back to see what new finds are chanced upon.
Be quick with it.
Where to next?
Yes?
So, what's your story? That says right into her.
My story. Cardana hired me to guard her wares and watch for sticky-fingered filchers.
Ah, okay. That's it?
What did you want? Were you expecting me to spill my guts to the first slack-jawed adventurer that approached me?
Who says I'm
If that's what you're
slack-jawed?
looking for, go bother the Argonian. She'll drone on forever about all that sex heels guardung if you let her.
Okay. Do you like it here?
It's fine, I suppose. Decent pay and an honest living. Much better than that mess in Breville.
What mess in Breville? You must hear a lot of rumors.
Sure have. Some of them are even true.
Such as... Okay, yeah, what can you tell me about the Black Marsh? I've never been there.
Nothing good, that's for sure. The place is a death trap for the unprepared, and full of creatures eager to tear you apart.
What else?
You ever hear of sea drakes? If one of those things wanted to take the ship down, I don't know that I'd be able to stop it.
Okay, so they're almost as tough as dragons, apparently. Maybe even a little tougher.
I don't like the glare some of the Argonians shoot my way. Sometimes I worry I might end up with a knife in my back. There's these bugs deep in the marsh. They call them flesh flies. Start to eat you from the inside out. And before long, you're nothing more than a puppet.
Yuck, 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 yuck. Okay. Thanks, dude.
Don't cause any problems, alright?
I shan't. Anyone else around here? Apparently not.
I think I'll buy myself one of those fancy cutlasses next time we're in Stross Mackay.
Let's not steal. Okay, does that give me any quests at all? No. Finally, I thought this trip would never end. Must have been a reminder to set sail on such a rotted vessel. Should have spent more time bailing water and throwing chunks of ice overboard than they did making sure we stayed on course. Thankfully, we arrived safely. Even if we had sunk, there was nothing left for me back home. Anyway, take the time to take what little I still have and start over. That's not completely true. There's still lots left back home, and Cyrodiil is just tired of the place. I did. I wanted to come home, and I have the perfect reason. I got a letter from a friend of mine. I just wish it weren't snowing. It's too bad.
Quicksilver mine is the best mine in France.
Oh, there's gonna be there's the second level right there. How do I get there? Right up here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a house. It's not the inn.
Keep at it.
Kissing is down this way. That's the barracks. There's the inn. Silly man. How could you mistake the barracks for the inn? There's no sign out in front of the barracks, you doink.
It has to. I've got to get out of this town.
Okay.
Get a hold of yourself. They're just
No, I'm not starting that.
Need something?
Your friend. Need a room?
Yeah.
No, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks, dude.
All right.
Over and over again. You think
Now.
that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erander, she has a point.
Is that my bed?
Keep telling us
You're in
no
my
one will
bed.
follow these dreams.
That's okay. So what I did is I've got the thing to set my own skills. So destruction is at 20 and conjuration is at 20. And the other magicka is all at 15. Smithing's at 25. Heavy armor's at 20. Because I'm a Nord and I would have learned how to use heavy armor when I was young, whether I wanted to or not. Block is also at 25 because I practiced the blocking much more than I practiced two-handed or one-handed. And so there you are. My light armor is at 20. Archery I left at 15. Sneaks at 15. Lockpicking's at 15. Pickpockets at 10. I'm not a pickpocketer. Speech is at 20. Alchemy's at 10. And that hurts because I want to use alchemy this time, so it's going to take, I'm going to have to really work at it. Illusions at 15, conjuration, so there you are. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 at 20, 2 at 25, and 1, 2, 2 at 10, 2 at 10. I do believe that's it. Yeah, 2 at 10. Sorry about that, everyone. I hope I didn't make anyone dizzy. Remember, I am testing here.
Trying to help us. Everyone, please.
Get out of my bed.
Doing what I can to end these nightmares.
Alright, so, and my magic, I don't even think, yeah, I didn't. I will get Detect Corpse again. That's part of, I think I'm going to leave that in my loader forever and ever, amen. Set hotkeys, which I'll look at later. I haven't really looked at it yet. So I've got the basic things that you get when you start. There's my battle cry. There's being able to sit. There's pray. There's tweak commands. I think that's all I need. So there you are. They're all favorited.
In the meantime.
Items. Okay, I want to put this on and this on, of course. And I don't want that in my... And I want you on my favorites and you on my favorites because, you know, why not? For now, especially.
All I ask is you remain
And
strong.
so I want you as number 1. You as number 2. You as number 3. You is number 4. You is number 5. You is number, say, 7. And I think that's good for now. Oh, pray. Make pray number 6 for now. Okay.
Or trust in Lady Mara.
I will.
For some reason, I didn't bring a bow with me, which was rather
me know if you want.
silly. Apparently, of course, I thought I'd be able to buy one here, but
Need
apparently not.
Right this way.
Silliness. Anyway, let's grab, there you are, let's grab 14 hours of sleep. 5 o'clock's a nice time to wake up. Yes, indeed. Well, even when I'm testing, I still play as if I'm playing. Hi, AG, how are you, dude? Thanks for joining me. Oh, you're not here anymore. That's a shame. Sorry about that.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Dawn Star has always held
Thorin runs the inn. Speak to him.
wild animals. Come.
I haven't got all day.
Yes?
No.
Everyone thinks I'm too young to be a ship's captain. I'm going to prove them wrong.
That's nice. There's a carriage here? There's a carriage here. I'd like to hire your carriage, please.
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to go to
Going straight
Huffinger.
through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
That'll mean no exploration to speak of. Dragon Bridge is actually fairly close. Let's start off there. That way we'll have it, we'll get it onto the map. Okay.
Couldn't ask for better luck.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, how are you, Taboga? Taboga. Tyboga or Taboga? Or is it T-Boga? Please let me know so I pronounce your name correctly. I'm doing okay. I just finished a course for a new job. What the frig?
Can I help you?
Bandit Explorer. Oh. Hide armor. Well, better than nothing. Fur shoes. Again, better than nothing apparently. Holy frig. I haven't seen Dragon Bridge in quite a while. I want to see it. I want to see what's going on around here. Talk about craftsmanship. I mean, this really hasn't changed one iota since last time I was here, which was a dozen years ago, maybe? Maybe a little longer? Maybe 15 years ago? Why? It's been a while. I didn't live here. I lived in Whiterun. I did travel the province.
Need something?
I have a general idea of where all the cities are. In case you haven't noticed from my
Something?
no, I'm okay. I'm just looking around, dude. What's this? Ooh, this is the what are they called? They protect the Oculus. Peditus Oculus, yes. They protect the Emperor. Why are they here? Because they act as spies as well. And of course I know there are Stormcloaks. There's a rebellion brewing. It's actually basically started. Although there seems to be a little détente right now. No major battles, just skirmishes. Not sure how long that's going to last. Oh, terrible, terrible weather. I don't know that I've ever explored up that way. I might have to do that. I mean, I walked a lot of Skyrim, but not every inch of it. And I'm not overly fond of the cold or the wet, for that matter. My health isn't the best. Speaking of my health. Okay, so I set to my magic at 150. I'm the odd Nord. I actually enjoy Magicka. I enjoy doing magic. I like learning about it. I think it's more than a viable use of your time. So, you know, that's why I've got both Conjuration and Destruction at 20. So, because I'm focusing on magic that isn't that well known and magic that is very well known. You know what I mean? That way you get both extremes in there, and the middle you can fill in. Okay, so my stamina is down at 85. I've been at the university in Cyrodiil for the last 2.5 years, and just basically been studying. I haven't been doing much. So yeah, my stamina is definitely weak, but my health is fine. I'm a healthy man. I think without that ring, my health is 110. So there you are. And again, this is a test. I am a Nord, and my name is Icy Silver-Eyed. Icy Silver-Eyed is my name. No. It'll be here, won't it? Yeah, there it is. Icy Silver-Eyed. So, this will be the same character. If I actually am able to get this so that it works correctly, right now I'm still not sure because I had a lot of heavy time. Not even a hesitation. It was a full stop, and it's a couple times it stopped for almost 2 minutes before it continued. For when I quick saved or hard saved, both were doing the same thing, and also just moving around, of course, would give me some hesitations, and suddenly my FPS would be down at 10 for no particular reason. I mean, the only thing I was running at the same time was now and then I had some noise in the background from my GOM player, video player, watching what do you call it? Law and Order. Zoom, zoom. I'm faster than you. Na 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 na. Now I have open cities. Oh, isn't that a wonderful looking door? I mean, oh, so much better than vanilla. Oh, so much nicer. I'm still gonna do the beheading. I don't need to see it. Again, I'm not actually role playing everything here, especially because I am okay. That didn't stay long. Good, good, good.
Need something?
Usually when I come through here, the first time especially, there's a big white hump and it disappears just as I get to it. That time it didn't seem to be there for long at all. I didn't even come close to getting to it. So that is a bonus. Now, I've got the Bard's College expanded in here, so this is going to take a bit to do. And of course, my main focus is going to be Legacy of the Dragonborn. Boom. And I could start that off right now if I wanted to. But right now, I'm still just trying to run around and see. So rather than go somewhere like that where getting out of there, you know, it's a long conversation right off the bat. Let's go and change cells in a different way so that if I have a problem with the load, because this is the other time that it was really slow loading. I mean 2 minutes, 3 minutes sometimes, and it would just be me looking at this, the little bit of smoke on the screen, but it seems to be working much better now. Now all of those were with the vanilla start. This was what I was wondering is if using the alternate start and then saying go with the vanilla start was the problem. I just don't know. Now let's see what happens when when I'm going back out. Seems to be okay at this point. I'm not getting any hesitations or anything. That's nice. Interesting conversation there in Dawnstar. I won't be doing that with my main guy. I'm going to try to do it with the vanilla start because I want to do the vanilla start. I've done it about 15 times. I'm trying to test it, and that's what I want to do. So what I have to do is wait till I get outside, and hopefully it'll run like it's running now, and it seems to be running very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Sorry, Raw. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't see the Argonian. He's dead. Okay. I didn't see the Argonian snout clearly at first. Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Sorry, I was lost in thought.
That's nice. Okay.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim.
That's
Don't forget.
nice. I'm still seeing if this is going to start with hesitations and stuff. Not really trusting it. Let's go to Riften. Riften is usually one of the hardest. It's hard on the machine, Riften is, because of all the trees and whatnot, and so on. So let's go to Riften and see how that works. I don't know why the town of Riften is also it seems to have problems on the system, but it does. So there you are.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim.
Cool.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to. I'd like to go home, but no. What did I say I wanted to do? I want to go to Winterhold? No, Riften. The Rift.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Tired.
Time and
Riften.
back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
I can't wait here forever.
Oh, Tacha. My problem with the weather is my vision is really bad as it is. When it's raining and stuff in game, it's really hard for me to see anything. So even though I'm looking at a much clearer picture than you are on YouTube, it's still hard for me to see. Yeah, loading screen's long, but not as long as it was before. Nice. Okay. Let's go in.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften,
Yeah.
pay the visitor's tax.
Get away from me. What
For
for?
the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in. It's
Fine.
been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, I'd like to punch you in the nose right now, you freaking
Don't
goof.
listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged
Head
flag.
inside when you're ready.
Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
I have another dummy.
Need something? You, get over here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on Telev for double. Oh, hi. I'm glad I ran.
I'm not seeing any micro hesitations or whatever they call it. They don't call it I call them hesitations. They professionals call them something else.
Make it quick.
Oh, again, tak chow. I can't remember the word right now. It'll come to me at some point. Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Get away from me, you twit.
That's the wrong answer. You can pretend not to hear me all you want, but you better stay out of the Blackfriars business.
What an idiot. Why not just draw attention to the fact that the Blackbriars are you know, part of the underground or whatever you want to call it.
Working at the Riften Fishery.
What an idiot. Maven should fire him. If she were a half-decent businesswoman, she would never have him doing that. She would specifically tell him, you ever do that again, and I might have to have you killed. Okay, let's just go over here to the road. This is a very heavy area for trouble with the CPU of the computer, and it's yeah, it's up at, no, there it goes back down. But it's still higher than it should be. And I don't know why. The CPU is up, running between 66 and 85. That's that's higher than it should be. The CPU should be running at about 45 to 55, so that's almost double at times. Yeah, this is the no, not the full one. I didn't buy all of the other mods that you get when you get to complete. I just got what they gave me, plus there were some stuff, that couple points that were free that I picked up off of the Creation Club that I like to look at. A couple of horse armors and different dwarven armor. Okay. I think we're good to go as far as this goes. So, I think it's time we go and quit to the main menu. Yeah, I know. But I mean, I just can't afford it. I'm actually finally starting a job on Monday. I have to go in. That's what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. I've been doing a course for this new job I'm going to do, and so I've been wiped out every night, dude. Seriously wiped out, or dudette as the case may be. I usually call everyone dude. I wouldn't worry about that. Load and icy silver-eyed and goodbye. You are done. You are done. Let's see if we can do the those are all the things I took out just before but none of those should affect this type of game. Because as I said, the loading screens and the everything was just taking so long. I mean, seriously, I was looking at 2, 3, 4 minutes for some of them. It was just ridiculous to save. I did quick save, it'd be 1.5 to 2.5 minutes for the quick save to take, and that's ridiculous. Same thing with the hard save. Same thing happened. It would take forever and a freaking day. As long as that's moving nice and smoothly back and forth like that, there shouldn't be any major problem. Because the RAM is nicely, it's at 37%, which is anywhere from 35 to 45% is RAM usage when I'm playing this, so that's fine. It's the CPU that's higher than it should be, and I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go and find out, because it might be that the GPU isn't taking as much weight as it should. See, this is taking a long time. A seriously long time. Still working fine. I mean, you know, the FPS is at 60, 59, 60. It's just wavers right between those two. So we're fine with FPS. The temp of the CPU and GPU is fine. It's well within range of what it should be. You know, let's see, Task Manager. What else we got going on here? See, and it's not Skyrim taking up that much. What the frig is going on? Is QT working for some reason? I hate that thing. No. PQR, no, it's not. So what the frig is going on? What is taking up so much space in the CPU? Yeah, and what else? Just a whole lot of crap for some reason is going on in the background. Oh, that C, where'd it go? Oh, let's go back to name, find that, and get rid of it quickly. Yeah, look at how many of those are, but they're all at 0%. So there's no sense in playing with that. Nothing is up that high. Yeah, there's nothing up above 3-4%. Most everything is down below 1%. Still loading, isn't it? Good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah, nothing is up that high. What's this? Service host. Nothing you do, that's at 6%. 5% system. 4% now. And yeah, nothing. Nothing is up that high. There's really no reason for that to be that slow. And there's, I don't know, well, now we're down at 43%, but that's because I'm not in the game right now. Let's see what happens when we go into the game. CPU usage jumps to 81, 91, was it 91, but it's now down into the 60s. 60s is not bad, but it should be, the 60s should be the upper limit, not the lower limit. Oh, okay. Let's see what happens once we go through the vanilla start.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. Such is the strange and twisted hand of fate.
Okay. Once I get playing this, I might add some other mods that I took out because I thought that they might be the ones that were making this not work so well. The vanilla intro, because oh my god. There were, I think, 3 times that the cart pulled up to the wall and just stopped. Hadvar got off his horse to fight a wolf like every time, but 2, I think. Which, of course, made the dialogue at the start completely useless once you get off of the cart. One time, the captain got run over, the timing was off, and the cart ran her over and killed her. You know, just get stuck places all the time through, and then you go to save or quick save when you're partway through the keep, and you know, it's not working. So let's hope that this works. The role play will begin once I get out of the keep. For now, we can listen to these guys and watch Hadvar to see if he stays on his horse or not.
Trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Now, the nice thing about the alternate start is I get to do the character before I get to that part, because that really breaks it up, if you ask me, to having the character being done right there.
You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these storm cloaks the Empire wants.
Wash your face. You call yourself a Nord.
Shut up back there.
Wolves, yeah, so he's gonna fight the wolves. If everything goes according to the way it should.
Jarl Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion.
3 or 4 times he got off his horse to fight, and that's why we got stuck at the wall. If he gets off the horse and he's not approaching, they don't open the gates.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
So Hadvar you can do without for the first little bit, even though you missed his dialogue. But you can't do without the general. He's got to be there, otherwise they won't open the gates. Get stuck at the gates at 3 or 4 times. Get stuck at the parts place 2 or 3 or 4 times. It was just ridiculous. Killed someone walking along the road because he got run over by both carts once. Talk about taking it out of the immersion. I mean, you know, kind of an idiot gets hit by both carts when they're moving this slowly. Please. Wash your face. Stop being so fatalistic. You can't talk. Ha ha ha.
The headsman is waiting. Good. Let's get this over with.
So far, only one of the bad things has happened.
Akatosh, Divines, please.
There's the hesitations I was talking about. Look at that. That's just a huge hesitation. That means there's going to be problems, but I think once I get out of Helgen, once I get out of the dungeons underneath and get moving around in the real world, I'm hoping that the saves will take. Because right now my task manager says that Skyrim is not responding. But it may kick in. It does this, and so I just gotta wait and see. This is the testing part. Once I'm out of here, if I survive this, I will keep this character and play through, because this is what I wanted. I wanted to start from the beginning, and I'll talk about all of my backstory in one shot once I get out of this place. There we are. So that I'm thinking it's just because of the alternate start and the vanilla start. They just don't like each other, I think. Now, one time I got through with Hadvar stayed with us the whole way. You know, had the whole dialogue thing with him. But that was the character that was just, it was just a base character. I didn't change anything. So it wasn't what I wanted.
When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers.
Oh, you are a depressing man. You are just a depressing man. He's a very depressing man. You've got a depressing lieutenant or whatever the frick his rank is. Probably captain. There we are. Another big hesitation. See how long this one lasts. There's the captain. Let's hope we don't hit her. See, this is why I usually do the testing without going online to do so. Have fun then. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. And we're optimized textures for faster loading. Okay, I'll look at that. Hello, Parthenax and Lunar Contact. Wow. Lots of people coming in today. Very nice. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Romeo, hello to you, sir. Yeah, I've got to go get a drink here. I might as well while that thing's hesitating like that. It's not like I'm going to miss anything. I'll be right back.
Yes, Papa.
Move it! Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call you. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Still don't know what's wrong with lists. Lists are useful. They're helpful. Okay. Oh, another big hesitation. This is any wonder I smoke more when I'm doing this. Jeez. Although it's been 50 minutes, so that's not bad for me right now when I'm playing this and it's pulling this crap. Let's reset that. There. I set it for 2 hours. Let's try to wait at least one before we smoke again. Of course, I'm going to be taking a break here soon because I need to go out, get some fresh air, take a walk, try to keep the hip loose. I'm going to make a couple phone calls this afternoon too. I'm almost ready. I've got to go tomorrow. I'm getting the uniform and all of the information and doing the background check and all that stuff. And so I've got some stuff to bring with me, and I've got everything ready except I haven't typed. I've written it down, but I think they want something they could take to a photocopier, and it was just taken in note form, so I got to write down my address history. This keeps up. I'm just going to end the stream because this is just dead boring for you guys. And it doesn't matter whether the, what do you call it? The streaming program broadcaster is running or not. It was doing this when I was just playing, as I said, with this and the GOM player on, and sometimes with the GOM player off. Here we go.
It has been an honor,
Jarl Ulfric.
No Hadvar, so no Hadvar dialogues. Just can't really play the roleplay bit coming through here like this. This is ridiculous.
You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
I just gotta make sure I don't die
Anyone else feel like running?
until I get out. He's not on the list. Goes to the block anyway.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
And then he says, at least I get to die at home. Yay, yippee, yahoo. I get to have my head cut off. And what is good? Well, how is there anything good about that?
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Okay. Something came up on my chat that's in the game and didn't come up on my chat that's in Yahoo, which is weird. It's usually the other way around. Anyway. There we are.
Nothing. Carry on.
Hedvar asked, what was that?
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon you.
For the love of
You're an
God,
idiot.
Shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our as you wish.
This is another thing I don't get. Alright, you're going to chop his head off. You know, And this whole scene is just insanely stupid. Why would you put your boot on his back to do it? Why inflame all the prisoners that are still here that could suddenly attack? I mean, even with our hands tied, there's 1, 2 guards and you and him. We might be able to take it, and doing that might provoke us into doing it. Well, them, not necessarily me. I'm not a Stormcloak.
As it was in life.
Well, gee, thanks a lot. Again, that makes no sense. Why wouldn't you execute him first? Then his lieutenant. Wow, that was a skip to the do there. Let's hope I don't die, because I don't want a quick save, because I know it's going to take forever. That is one guy that is concentrated on his, yeah. And I wouldn't even be able to get down like this because I'm kneeling on the body, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? They haven't removed the body. They didn't take the head out and put and empty the thing with the head in it. It's just stupid. There's just no way that anyone would ever do it like that. It does. It bugs me. It always has. Let's get inside before we die.
What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't go down villages.
We need to move now. Up through the tower. Let's go.
Alrighty. That's fine.
Another second out there.
Come in there, jackass.
This way, friends.
It's funny how every castle in Skyrim has that hole right there. Or every tower, I should say. Yeah, not yet, dude. I'm not going up there until my health is almost completely full. Because if I hit the wrong way, then I'm going to die. Unless my health is almost completely full. And I'm not standing in the fire either. Unlike you, I'm not fireproof. I'm just going to stay right down here in case he breathes another round of fire towards that hole. I've never seen it happen, but that doesn't mean it won't. Even if I were playing, I'm the only one I've seen that this happens to, where I lose health on that first attack. I don't know why. I've seen other people play this game on YouTube, and none of them lose health. I lose health every time. Sometimes more than others. I mean, that was a fairly big one, comparatively speaking. But I lose health every time, and we're frozen again. Yeah, it's gotta be the alternate start and the vanilla start just not liking each other at all. This happens every freaking time. Not necessarily in these places either. It happens all over the place. Like I say, I'm hoping once I head to Riverwood that it'll stop. Still not confident enough about my health to jump out of there. Getting there. Almost there. Alright, we'll go now. Not bad. I've done worse. Stay away from the flame completely.
Still alive, prisoner?
Apparently.
Keep trusting me if you want to stay that way.
Thank you.
Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
And there's another big stoppage. Oh, someone's watching. Who's watching? Oh, you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious. Because you're watching a lot of stoppages while I try to get through this to see if I could have it work correctly once I'm out of the Helgen dungeon. I came on earlier because there was some interesting dialogue that I thought I'd share with people because I don't know when I'm going to get to it in my playthrough. I didn't go through all of it either. There was still some left because I wanted to make sure there was some left for the playthrough. This is just ridiculous. La da da. I'm gonna have to stop soon because I want to get outside and take a walk.
Stay close to the wall.
Got it. Stay close to the wall. Boom. Wonder if that kills me or not if he hits me.
Quickly, follow me.
Alrighty. Why can't I loot? I'd love to loot. He just runs through the flames too, in that case. Let's get somewhere where there's at least some protection. There's no one shooting down here. Yeah, FPS is down at 20, by the way, and then we have another big stoppage. Oh, someone else is watching. You're watching me trying to test my way through this thing, guys. Because when I was the alternate start, when I used it without the vanilla start, it was once I got out of all the dialogues, everything was fine. But with the vanilla start, I get a lot of this. I'm hoping that once I get going towards Riverwood, that it'll smooth out because I want to come from this start. Haven't done it in a while. I want to come from this start. I want the Dragon Quest to already be started. Da 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 da. And I am going to go in with Hadvar because he's a fatalistic. He's just depressing. Not Hadvar, though. Rayloff. Once this loads in, though, I'm going to save it and I'm going to go and take a walk. Go up and get something to drink and maybe even pick up some meat and veggies. Although I have lots of veggies here. I have several cans of string beans and peas. We shall see when and if this loads. FPS is back up to 60, but it's not responding, so it doesn't matter what the FPS is. Oh, and I'll go through the rest of this without, you know, bothering you guys with it, because it's going to take a while and it's going to be a lot of this. And I can't even alt tab out because of this ridiculousness. But I definitely want to get this saved before I exit. I don't want to have to go through that all again. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Come on. Oh, really? Really, really, really. I don't want to go through that again. Come on. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Wonder if anyone else using the alternate start and the vanilla start has this problem, or whether it's just me. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. T-Boga, okay. Yeah, okay. Full anniversary ads 100 new items quests. Yeah, as I said, I know that, but I can't afford the complete edition yet. Oh, please come on. FPS is down to 42. Lovely. Drop frames. I'm still going online with no problems. Usually that's the problem. No, this if it isn't one thing, it's another. Oh, come on, please. I'm beginning to think the game has actually crashed. No, it's responding now. It doesn't say not responding anymore. Oh, I'm already out. Alright, fine. Alright, guys, we'll talk to you after I get through all this and test it and see if it works afterwards or not. And then if it doesn't, then I'll have to go to the alternate start, and I know which one I'm going to use. So we'll join then if that's necessary. Anyway, everybody, have a nice day, night, morning, evening, as the case may be. Thanks for joining me, everybody, and we'll talk to y'all next time.